The king himself also crossed over the Brook Kidron. 2 Samuel, chapter 15, verse 23. King David passed that gloomy brook when fleeing with his mourning company from his traitorous son, Absalom. The man after God's own heart was not exempt from trouble, no, his life was full of it. He was both the Lord's anointed and the Lord's afflicted. Why then should we expect to escape? At sorrow's gates, the noblest of our race have waited with ashes on their heads. Why then should we complain as though some strange thing had happened unto us? The King of Kings himself was not favored with a more cheerful or royal road. He passed over the filthy ditch of Kidron, through which the filth of Jerusalem flowed. God had one son without sin, but not a single child without the rod. It is a great joy to believe that Jesus was in all points tempted as we are. What is our Kidron this morning? Is it a faithless friend, a sad bereavement, a slanderous reproach, or a dark nervousness? The King has passed over all these. Is it bodily pain, poverty, persecution, or contempt? Over each of these Kidrons, the King has gone before us. In all our afflictions he was afflicted. The idea of strangeness in our trials must be banished at once and forever, for he who is the head of all saints knows from experience the grief that we think is so peculiar to us. All the citizens of Zion, of which Prince Emmanuel is the head and captain, must be free of the honorable company of mourners. Despite David's humiliation, he later returned in triumph to his city, and David's Lord arose victorious from the grave. Let us then be of good courage, for we also will win the day. Therefore, with joy, we will draw water from the wells of salvation, though now for a season we have to pass by the noxious streams of sin and sorrow. Take courage, soldiers of the cross. The King himself triumphed after going over Kidron, and so will you. Amen.